Now, another Henry's Tuesdays. Today, we're looking at the Monarch. We looked at their low-end acoustic, the Daily, $249. You know, nothing to write home about, but also not a bad instrument at all. So this clocks in at €990. So a lot more expectations in a guitar that is what I think an acoustic guitar should be like. No cutaway, no pickup, nothing. It's a straightforward instrument to be mic'd, to be strummed, to be enjoyed for great recording tone. That's how I want an acoustic. I don't need a cutaway. I'm not going to fiddle around up here. I'm not going to play solos on it. I'm going to use this as a great accompanying instrument. And I love the body shape, which is a little bit of an OM orchestra model kind of thing. Now, I've got some stats, all that stuff, but obviously before we look at the stats, we're going to take it out of the box.
This butterfly is made of wood. It sings low and true. Henry's hands carve a rhythm neath skies painted blue. Rosewood sides hum a sorrow only the strings could know. Orchestra built to carry a fire, steady and slow. Oh, Empress of 1,000 nights, whisper sweet your tune. Ride the breeze, a monarch's.
And now that we've done this, let's look at some things that they say on the website. It is the Monarch OM24 Empress. That is what that model is called. It's got, of course, a Sitka spruce top, as they all do, because that's what acoustic guitars are. Balanced and comfortable, Sitka spruce top, rosewood back and sides. So let's look at these really dark, beautiful rosewood sides right here. And it's got this really cool 3-line, kind of looks like packing tape from Canada. I don't know, Canadian packing tape always looks like that. Thing also going on the fretboard. So if you look on the fretboard side, we've got the same binding, of course, with dots inside. They're all a little bit lower here in the binding, not centered this way. So we've got this binding happening also on the headstock, right? Got these open-geared tuners. I don't know if it says anything about these. High-quality gold hardware. It doesn't say who makes it. Just say there's high quality. Okay. Scalloped X-bracing, beautiful finish. None of that is actual stats, people. This is just you saying it's beautiful and nice and pretty. Okay, so we got rosewood, body and sides, mahogany neck, this cool binding. We've got like it's not herringbone, but I don't know, some kind of cool center stripe. A wedge here out of the packing tape looking stuff. I don't know why I'm saying packing tape. And of course we have these, not trapezoid, I don't know what they are, but abalone inlays and an abalone binding and abalone on the ring. And some abalone in it. It's a bit much for me. I like it a little bit simpler with acoustics, but you know what? If it sounds great, what do I care? And then we've got this volute, which is a triangular volute right there. And I like that there's a little bit more there to prevent headstock breakage. Like the headstock, it's not original. Let's put it that way and leave it that way, okay? So again, she clocks in at €990. Let's get some nice product shots and some sounds. Here we go. sounds balanced, round. It's nice to play, and I love just the pad that you get from the strumming. I used to own a track together with other Henry's guitars for an amp that I did, but she absolutely performs beautifully there, and I smacked her in front of some Lewitt mic, and that was it. Check out some sounds from that track.
Cruising down the freeway under city lights, amplified nation booming in the night. Got the classic design, no you're not mistaken. Feeling high with the roads we keep on taking. Blue suede shoes tap into the beat. Unattainable dreams on your tired feet. Warm tubes glowing, whisper in the tune. This bombshell overdrive got me over the moon. Oh, we're spinning through the air. No worries, no care. Overdrive's on our side. Together we ride.
Okay, that leaves two things. Some close mic sounds and some in the room sounds. MK8 from Sennheiser on cardioid. We're gonna put it between the hole and where the fretboard hits the guitar. So right here is where you want to point. That's the ideal position. I love how subtle you can get. So beautiful. What am I doing with my little finger there? God. Okay, let's get some in-the-room sounds. For that, we're using the AEA R88A. That's a lot of stuff to say, which is this mic right there. So that's why it's also in the picture, because we can use that. That is a stereo ribbon mic, beautifully capturing the room tone at about 1 meter away. So that should be kind of what you or your audience would experience the guitar as like. jazz. I don't know. You could do that. I can't, but you could. Or single notes. And so on that is it. I put links below to Henry's, which will benefit the channel, by the way, because they are affiliate links, just to let you know. For the money, that's a solid guitar, because if it wasn't, it'll flow away. Because it would be liquid or gas. Physics joke. Leslie, were you laughing? No. Nope, Leslie was not laughing. I'll put links below to Henry's. Thanks for watching, and animals at the end.
No cutaway, just honesty, whole-bodied and pure. Each fret tells a story, a weathered overture. Soft calloused hands on steel and silk, bring her to the light.